In this lesson we're going to look at the component form of the scalar product. Now the scalar product can be calculated as before: a dot b is magnitude of a times the magnitude of b times the cos of the angle in between. But there's another way it can be calculated using the components of a vector. This again is given in the formula sheet. So to multiply a dot b when we have component form, basically all you do is you multiply the top two components, multiply the second two components, and then multiply the third two components and add them all together. It's really easy to use, and you get the example, the formula in the formula sheet. Now the proof of it uses the cosine rule. If you're interested in looking at that, you can see hanging on page 251, but I'm not going to go into it here. Right, let's look at some examples. Find u dot v given u is 1, negative 2, 3 and v is 3, 4, 2. So you would go to your formula sheet and look for the scalar product, and you would find this here for component form. So 1 times 3, put it in brackets, I would advise that, plus then negative 2 times 4 plus 3 times 2. And as long as you're good at multiplying and using negative numbers and adding, you should be fine with this. So that's going to go to 3, negative 8, so add negative 8, and then 3 times 2 is 6. You just take your time. 6 add 3 is 9, take away 8 is 1. Okay, let's look at this last example. If A is a point 239, B is 1, 4, negative 2, and C is negative 1, 3, negative 6, calculate AB dot AC. Now we've been given 3 coordinates. We need to work out the vectors AB and AC first before we multiply them. So we should know from our position vectors AB is B minus A, where B and A can be translated from the coordinates. So that's 1, 4, negative 2, and A is 2, 3, 9. Take them away to get AB. So 1 take away 2 is negative 1, 4 take away 3 is 1, and negative 2 take away 9 is negative 11. Just be careful with this. Sometimes this is rushed and people do it wrongly. I would take your time, make sure you get it right and get the marks. Right, AC is C minus A, where C can be taken from this coordinate and A can be taken from here. So negative 1, 3, negative 6, take away 2, 3, 9. Negative 1 take away 2 is negative 3, 3 take away 3 is 0, and negative 6 take away 9 is negative 15. I now have AB in component form and AC in component form. I need to multiply them to the AB dot AC. So we take our top two numbers, here, and then multiply them. In your second two in blue, multiply them. Your third in green, multiply and add them all together, and that's going to look like this. So negative 1 times negative 3, put it in brackets, plus 1 times 0 plus negative 11 times negative 15. So that's going to go to plus 3. That's going to go to 0. Be careful, people put that sometimes as 1. And 11 times 15 is 165. So the answer is 168.